Man United vs Luton Live Premier League result and reaction as United hang on for unconvincing win. Defender Victor Lindelof scored in the second half as struggling Manchester United breathed a collective sigh of relief with a scrappy 1-0 victory over Luton Town in the Premier League. Erik Ten Hag's team, who have won 2 successive league games after stumbling to their worst start since 1962, provisionally climbed 2 spots in the standings into 6th place on 21 points after 12 games. Luton, who have just one league victory in their debut season in the top flight, meanwhile are 17th. United created numerous chances as they dominated the game before Lindelof finally broke the deadlock in the 59th minute, the Swede smashing home from 16 yards after the Hatters failed to clear Marcus Rashford's cross. The victory was a welcome reprieve for United, who have lost 9 of their last 18 games in all competitions, have been eliminated from the League Cup and are struggling in the Champions League after a 4-3 loss at Copenhagen on Wednesday. Relive the action from Old Trafford below. Manchester United vs Luton Live Premier League updates. Manchester United edge past Luton 1-0 at Old Trafford as Victor Lindelof scores in second half. Red Devils unconvincing but keep the Wolves from Erik Ten Hag's door with 3 points. Full-time. Man UTD 1-0 Luton. 60 feet goal. United finally break deadlock through Lindelof. Mu 1-0 LUT. Report. Man United produce the bare minimum to avoid more embarrassment against Luton. Man United produce the bare minimum to avoid more embarrassment against Luton. The choruses from a corner of Old Trafford amounted to a cascade of derision. "You are embarrassing," sang the Luton Town supporters, even after their side trailed. It was, though, a day when Manchester United averted embarrassment. Perhaps that is as much as they can hope for at the moment, but Erik Ten Hag's side just about won what ought to have been the most winnable of games. They were scarcely impressive and there was precious little evidence to suggest a corner has been turned or that a better run will follow in an altogether tougher sequence of fixtures after the international break. But they won. Perhaps they could thank their expanding injury list for that, or Ten Hag's recent reluctance to pick Raphael Varane. Because, when Johnny Evans was ruled out until December, Victor Lindelof was recalled. The Swede delivered just a 4th goal in almost 250 United games, and United, who had only previously led at Old Trafford for 28 minutes in the Premier League all season, had 31 minutes to savour and defend an advantage. They did, and a relatively uneventful victory formed a contrast with the extraordinary drama of Wednesday's defeat in Copenhagen. United needed it, partly to stop them spiralling downhill again, partly for the points that mean that, for all their failings, they somehow finished the game 6th in the table, partly to avoid historic markers of decline. Manchester United vs Luton Town. The full-time whistle goes as United celebrate a much-needed 1-0 victory thanks to Lindelof's 59th-minute winner. Højlund should have put the hosts ahead with 10 minutes gone, though Kaminski made a superb stop to deny the Denmark international a first Premier League goal, while Onana also came up big for his team as he acrobatically tipped Morris's powerful header around the post. The winner came with just over half an hour remaining, Rashford's drilled cross causing all sorts of problems before Lindelof thundered home. United saw out the remaining minutes relatively comfortably to pick up a vital victory, one that moves them up to 6th in the table, 3 points off 4th-placed Liverpool ahead of their home game with Brentford on Sunday. For Luton, that draw takes them out of the relegation zone, albeit with 2 of the 3 sides below them holding a game in hand on the Hatters. Both teams are in league action next time out, with Luton hosting Crystal Palace on Saturday before United travel to Goodison Park to play Everton the following day. That is all we have for you from Old Trafford, so thanks for your company and goodbye. Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.